Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit the like button, also subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about 10 unmissable things to do in Rio de Janeiro. So make sure to watch the full video. Rio de Janeiro is well known for its unique landscape that combines sea and mountain in the same scenery. For tourists, beaches are an obvious choice, as well as the visit to its most famous monuments, the Corcovado and the Sugarloaf. But there is much more to do in the marvelous city. It is very common for tourists to arrive here and realize that 5 days is not enough to enjoy the different attractions and particularities of Rio de Janeiro. However, for those who have planned only 5 or fewer days to visit our city, here is a list of 10 unmissable things to do in Rio de Janeiro. 1. Visit Christ the Redeemer. It's cliché, it's obvious, and it's a must-do. Christ the Redeemer is always with open arms, on the top of Corcovado Hill, blessing the city of Rio de Janeiro. Elected one of the 7 wonders of the world in 2007, even informally, it can be seen from various points of the city. And the ride there is more than a beautiful view of Rio. This is one of those places that have their own energy, and whose the path to it alone is already worth the ride. After all, is located in the middle of one of the world's largest urban forests. 2. Go to Dona Marta Lookout, another classic of the city. The mental image you have of Rio de Janeiro is probably the view from Dona Marta Lookout, with the Sugarloaf well centralized in the middle of Guanabara Bay. For this reason, the visit to this lookout is a must-do, and it is free. Enjoy your visit there to stroll through the Tijuca Forest and visit other lookouts in the region. See our list in the post 6 free and easy to access viewpoints in Rio de Janeiro. If you go by car, this lookout can also be a pit stop before your ascent to Christ the Redeemer. When in the lookout, be sure to observe the view from the heliport next to it, and if your budget allows, take a scenic helicopter flight. It's beautiful. 3. Watch the sunset from our Poder Stones. The sunset can be observed from many places in Rio de Janeiro. But the favorite place of the Cariocas is undoubtedly the Pedra do Arpoder, our Poder Stones. After all, nothing better than saying farewell to another day of sunshine with a sea bath and the palette of colors that is formed around the surroundings of Morro dos Irmãos, Two Brothers Hill. The stones in our Poder forms a natural grandstand for this spectacle worthy of applause, and the audience is always full of people from all regions of the city and the world. The place is super democratic. 4. Drink a beer at Morada da Urca. Urca is a very traditional residential neighborhood of Rio de Janeiro. Located at the bottom of the Sugarloaf, it was there that our city began, and where until today, it is possible to see our Mile Zero. Nowadays, it is a noble neighborhood, but frequented by young people from all over the city that walk along its wall that borders the Bay of Guanabara. The local tradition is to buy beer and snacks in the bars of the area, especially the shrimp pastel, a Brazilian fried dough snack with different fillings like cheese, ground beef, and shrimps. Cross the street and taste it on the wall, admiring the landscape. 5. Eat feijoada and drink caipirinha. Our famous national dish, called feijoada, is nothing more than a recipe very similar to the cassoulet in France, the stew in Portugal, the cassoulet in Italy, and the puchero in Spain. And its origin is undoubtedly associated with these dishes and the colonization of Brazil by Portugal. Fonte, Petit Gastro. The Brazilian and Carioca versions, however, have 2 peculiarities. The first is that the dish is prepared with black beans, a native type of South American beans, and very common in the diet of the native Indians. The second is the fact that it is accompanied by our delicious caipirinha, our national drink made with lemon, sugar, and cachaça, a distillate drink made from sugarcane. 6. Stroll along Copacabana Beach sidewalk and have breakfast in Copacabana's fortress. Copacabana Beach is one of the most famous attractions of Rio de Janeiro because of the beautiful buildings on its shore and its beach boardwalk full of curves made of Portuguese stones. There are those who like to rest on their sands and take a sea bath there. But believe me when we say that Copacabana is not so good to rest and bathe as it is to walk. The best of Copacabana Beach is its infrastructure, its landscape, its beach sidewalk. So walk the boardwalk from end to end and let your swim to another beach. As a starting point for this tour, or to top it off, a nice option is to visit the Copacabana Fortress. From there, you can see the whole shore of Copacabana and Lime beaches complemented by the Sugarloaf in the background. 7. Take a sun and sea bath in Praia de Beira. Have you strolled along the Copacabana shoreline but missed a sea bath? The right place for this is to go to a region a little further away, where the sands are less crowded and the water's cleaner. Praia de Beira, located in the western part of the city, since 2016 can also be reached by subway. It is an 18 kilometers long beach with white sand, clear and green water. In the beginning, you will find a very young crowd enjoying beach sports, bars and kiosks in the area. 8. Walk around Lapa and Santa Teresa, passing by Cellar and Steps. In order not to miss the older, more bohemian, artistic and cultural side of Rio de Janeiro, it is also a must-see visit to the neighborhoods of Lapa and Santa Teresa. In fact, you should do this. Alight at Carioca subway station and exit Avenida Chile. Nearby is the old Santa Teresa tram station. These were trams that circulated around the city in the late 19th century, beginning of the 20th century. Buy your ticket. Timetables and prices here. You will pass over the famous Arches of Lapa. Get off at Largo dos Guimarães first. Over there, you will see an old colonial house occupied by cool restaurants and many local artist studios. 9. Attend a soccer match in Maracana. Previous. Next. Inaugurated in 1950 for the World Cup of that year, Maracana has since been the stage of great moments of Brazilian and world soccer, and, without a doubt, the biggest stage of Rio de Janeiro soccer matches. To follow the schedule, go to the official website here. Soccer matches usually take place on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, but depending on the championship in progress, these days may change. 10. Enjoy a Samba circle. Samba, together with Bossa Nova, is considered worldwide the rhythm of Brazil. The musical genre was created in Rio de Janeiro in the early 20th century, and for this reason, enjoying a Samba circle in the city is one of the things you cannot miss during your visit. The Samba circles are a very rich cultural manifestation, as most Samba players learn to play and sing from their parents. The tradition goes through generations, and this is what also often gives the Samba circles a family environment. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.